Hey guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's Hokey Homebrew here. No, it's been a while since I made a video. I've been extremely busy having work, family and friends coming to visit, this Hokey Homebrew experiment deal going on, all sorts of stuff. I've been dealing with stuff around the house, all sorts of craziness. I got, this is an exciting Hokey, a Homebrew Wednesday because I've got a lot of information to share with you here. So I'm going to do a lot in this one video. So stay tuned and watch the whole thing. First things first is information on the Hokey Homebrew experiment. I have now received everyone's beers. I have them packed up and they're all, the 10 people that I'm going to send to, I've already got your boxes, I've already got your boxes packed up and ready to go. So, I'll be sending those out in the next couple days, and you should be receiving a message from me on YouTube. I know a lot of you have, sent me your address, and that was very nice of you, like on a little note in there to remind me. But there was just so many beers and so much stuff to take care of. I couldn't keep track of everything. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm sending to 10 people and SJ sending to 10 people, I'm just going to email or message privately the 10 people that I'm sending to, and I'm going to ask you for your address. So just PM it to me, okay? Secondly, so you should be getting that message should be going out today. Secondly, some exciting news about the Hokey Homebrew experiment. I actually went this past weekend to a beer festival. It's a local Atlanta beer festival. It's called the Swanee Beer Fest. You can look it up online. And they have a homebrew competition. Well, I decided to throw a couple beers in, and one of the beers that I decided to throw in was the Hokey Homebrew ESB that I brewed, the West Yorkshire Ale. Proud to say that it scored very high, and it placed second place in the competition of all English Pale Ales. It was they limited the entries to 200 entries, but they actually ended up allowing more. I think there was about 300 total entries. And this beer got second place in the English Pale Ale category. So I thought that was cool. And to prove that, here is my medal for the homebrew experiment. I actually placed, one of my other beers placed third place. And that's the third place ribbon, the white ribbon. That was my cream stout that I've actually won multiple awards with that one. The homebrewtalk.com 2011 competition, I won the stouts and porters category with that. But anyways, the score sheets are here. I'm not going to waste time on here. This could be a separate video because this could take a while. But I'll share with you guys what they said about my beer. But that's awesome, man. That it placed second place in the English Pale Ale category, and I got an award and everything. So, cheers for that. So the third thing, so that's an update on the Hokey Homebrew Challenge. Third thing is, I may look like I'm all hot and sweaty in here, and that's because I am. I'm doing yard work. Man, my yard right now is a mess. Like, I've spent so much money on making it look nice, planting flower beds and all that good stuff, and shrubs, and I got a really nice, area with shrubs and flowers and all that. Well, it doesn't really, that looks nice. It really looks nice. I paid a lot for pavers, to put pavers around, everything. Everything looks nice except for my grass. And, you can pay all the money you want for flowers and shrubs and all that, but if your grass isn't going to grow, it looks like hell. And that's what my yard looks like right now. For some reason, I do not know why, but my yard, the grass is dead, I guess. It's just not growing. It's still yellow from the, it never turned green. It's still yellow. Every single other house down the street's green, growing. Mine's yellow. Looks like hell, but we got a nice flower bed. So anyways, I'll show you a quick clip of that here in a second, probably right now. Okay, and here is the jacked up yard. And I'm going to walk around here. And as you can see, the yard is yellow, and people everywhere else have green yards. I do not understand it. I mean, I don't know. I went out and bought some grass seed. I'm gonna try to plant some grass seed, but I got the nice, you know, all my flowers and shrubs are pretty good looking. Got the knockout roses are just starting to bloom. Got the pavers that go around, the nice pavers. Cost me a lot of money for those. But the grass, not coming in. Oh, it's a steep hill. But yeah, so anyways, that's my yard. If you have any suggestions on what I should do, I went out and bought some, like I said, some grass seed. I think I'm just gonna, you know, aerate the lawn a little bit and get some soil turned up and throw some grass seed and fertilizer out there. Because I am not resodding this entire yard. That would cost a lot of money. So anyways, that's that. So anyways, guys, you know, I'll show you the packages that I've got waiting to send out to 10 of you. And I also had a request from someone on YouTube to show them my Blickman fermenter, which actually is holding a Belgian wit style beer right now that I'm brewing for a friend, 10 gallons of it. So that's here. And yeah, so I mean, that's really what's been going on. So look forward to a message, 10 of you. Basically, I'm in Georgia, SJ's in Pennsylvania, so really we're both on the East Coast, so there's no real smart way to divide up who sends to who. It'd be nice if one of us is on the East Coast and one of us is on the West Coast, but anyways, if you're, more than likely I'm probably going to send to the people far off, like Dorf and those guys up in Washington and stuff. So be looking forward to my package or my message, which will come before. I'm going to get a beer now. I'm thirsty. I'm very hot. I've been picking weeds out there. So let's go pour beer. It's hot out. It's like 90 degrees outside. I mean, it is freaking hot. This camera's gonna die. I'm gonna let it charge for a little bit, but let's pour beer. Sorry I don't have a good angle on this, but I don't feel like getting my tripod out right now. This is my what I call Operation Night Stalker IPA. And with this, I mean, I haven't made an IPA in a long time, like a simple, just thirst-quenching IPA. So that's what this is, guys. Let's see here. You can't see that. I'm just gonna try to use some light here that I have. Yeah, good carbonation, obviously. We've got a lot of head there. Maybe you can see the bubbles. I don't know. There's bubbles coming up. This one was brewed with Super Galena. It's not normal Galena, Super Galena. And Nelson Sauvin hops and Falconer's Flight. There's a local brew pub here in Atlanta that does an all Nelson Sauvin pale ale, I guess it would be. It's called the Golden Ale. It's really good, and I've really been turned on to Nelson Sauvin hops since then, so I wanted to use them. And I mean, this just smells wonderful. I dry hopped it with Nelson Sauvin and Falconer's Flight. Super Galena was mainly for bittering. So really what I'm getting out of this is the Nelson Sauvin and the Falconer's Flight. And that Falconer's Flight, woo! Good stuff. Oh, so good. It's like, it's got that Galena bitterness kick. I don't know if you guys in the Hokie hop experiment remember Galena, but it's kind of like a pungent, citrus, pungent, almost spicy hop. And this has got that in the bitterness, but then the flavor is just 100% Falconer's and Nelson Sauvin. It's very citrusy and very fruity, almost berry-like from that Nelson Sauvin. One of the most unique hops I've tried, I think, is that Nelson Sauvin. I mean, people drink this and they're like, man, this is really good, but it's just totally different from any IPA I've ever had. And I'm like, yeah, that Nelson Sauvin is really, really unique. Anyways, I'm going to put up my stuff. And I guess that's it for Homebrew Wednesday. We're almost there with the Hokie Homebrew experiment. I know it's been a while. I said about the first week of April we'd be drinking these things. It's April, what, 4th today? April 4th, so I'm not that far off. I haven't sent them out yet, but I'll probably be a week and a half behind my original estimate, which I think is pretty good. So looking forward to that and all the reviews and drinking and it's going to be fun to watch everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks everyone. I've got all your packages, everyone that sent to me, safe, completely safe, no broken bottles. Everyone has sent their money. Everything was perfect. I mean, you guys did a really good job, made it very easy on me. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can ask for. I mean, it was not much of a hassle for me. So we'll definitely do this again sometime, maybe another hop experiment or something. Throw out ideas if you're interested. I know some people want to do like a double IPA or a really extreme IPA next with a single hop. Throw out ideas. I've heard multiple ideas, but we won't, just throw out the ideas. We're not anywhere near that. We got to get through this first. So anyways, that's me. It's Hokey Homebrew, and this is a Homebrew Wednesday. Go out and have a homebrew and enjoy it. And in the words of S.J. Poor, enjoy the fruits of your labor and brew beer. Cheers, guys. Going to the brewery. I don't know if I've shown you guys this yet or not. My brew area. Let me put my beer down. And yeah, this is my brew room. Let me back it out. So when you walk down the steps, unfinished basement, but I'm gonna finish this obviously. But here's the room. It's already studded in and everything. You walk in. First thing is you got the stainless steel sink that I showed you guys. It's all hooked up, ready to go. Works wonders. Oh my God, it's like the best thing ever. If there's one thing I could suggest for you guys to get, I would say this sink over a brew stand any day. Like the sink just makes brew day and all the other days so much easier. Cleaning up is just so easy. It's not even funny. So anyways, and then over here I've got this shelf organized with all my stuff, airlocks, stoppers, tape, measurement devices like the refractometer and the hydrometer, hardware, tools, all sorts of stuff, flavorings, water chemistry, towels, hand towels, miscellaneous, bottle caps, bottle sugar, all sorts of stuff. And then right next to it I got a nice stainless steel table. All this is on casters, by the way, so I can move anything. Stainless steel table. I've got all my buckets underneath, nice and neat. This table is used basically for, right now I'm going to rack this beer. So it's up there. It's not normally, it doesn't sit on there permanently. I just put it up there because I'm a rack. So it's used for stuff like that. Putting scales out and measuring hops on brew day. Just having a nice handy table. It's very nice. Over here is where the brew stand's going to go. Right now I've just got stuff piled up. So these kegs and stuff are going to move. The carboys and stuff, I'm going to build a shelf that lines around the edge of the room. And I'm going to put the carboys up there just because they're such a waste of space, when you put them on the floor, it just takes up so much space. So I'm going to put them on the shelf. So that stuff won't be there. Brew stand will be here. I'm going to go all electric. Over here, same thing. That stuff will be gone. That's just kind of, that's all my grain, bulk grain. 2-row, Crystal 60, and I got some Vienna. Another bag of 2-row back there. Bag of Pilsner. Mini fridge, got to have one of these. So I have, I'm going to put like yeast starters in here. Not yeast starters, but washed yeast in here. And anything I need cold. Tools, I got the toolbox, and then I got this big shelf here. On the bottom's my mash tun, my pot, my banjo burner, grain mill. Then I got brew day equipment basically on the second shelf. Starting kind of in order the way you do things, starting with the water filter, water measurement devices, funnels, pumps, and then chilling. Of course, I got the Therminator, my chillers, filters, and aeration. And then up here I've got miscellaneous grains. I got some rice hulls, and I got little tubs here of miscellaneous things that I use that are in smaller quantities. And then up here is basically after brew day stuff. So the hop rocket. This is a heater for a fermenter. You can wrap it around, it heats it. So if the temperature's too cold, my drill, random devices, old mash tun, pots, bottle tree. So that's this room. It is very nice. It's not like a huge room, but it's big enough. I mean, if you zoom out here, you can see there's a lot of floor space. It's not tight. So it's very comfortable for brewing. I brew right there. I put the banjo burner right there, and I open up the windows, and it hasn't been a problem. So it's and that sink, you know, not only helps with cleaning, but helps with I've got the, I don't know if you noticed, the garden hose connections, one on each side. This one is a hot water, this is a cold water. So when I want to back flush the Therminator, I can hook it straight to this and run like basically boiling hot water through the thing. And then when I need my cold water hookup for the work chiller, I go through that. So these things come in handy as well. And then the hand sprayer is just, oh, I don't even want to get into that, how handy that is. Okay guys, down in the basement again, and here's the boxes I got packed up for you guys. So there's 3 of them. They're all in these Home Depot boxes. I found these at Home Depot. They were like 50 cents a box. Perfect size. And I didn't have extra boxes, so I just went ahead and did that. So I've got them all packed up, as you can see. There's 2 right there. And so there's not much to show you since they're already taped up, but 10 of you will be getting these boxes from me pretty soon, so look out for a message. Okay, and to those of you who wanted to see the Blickman, this is it in action right now. I've actually got a lot of beers fermenting down here. This one's about to blow its lid. Oh, this is the one I just showed a video of right before this, the Pale Ale. It already blew its lid, actually. And it is gunky. And that's that one. And this is the same one, but with a different yeast. And it's also going pretty good. So that's the Pale Ale. One's use Y yeast 1056, the other one uses Saf Ale, USO5. Then right here we've got a Apricot Blonde Ale. And then, of course, the Fermentator that people wanted to see. Blickman, it's a 14-gallon. We've got 10 gallons in it right now of Belgian Wit. I got a blow-off hose connection that comes with it. You can also have I also have a normal airlock adapter that goes here if I wanted to, but I thought this might blow off, but it ended up being alright. So it's just running back there to a thing of sanitizer. This has been fermenting for about a week. It's pretty much done fermenting. But that's the setup there, guys. I'm not going to pull any samples right now, but when you want to, you just pull a sample from that top valve right there. You can just pull out a sample and taste it. And then the bottom one there, the nice big connection there is for dumping yeast. So when it's ready to go to secondary, quote unquote, I just dump the yeast out of that bottom valve there, and you know, open it up until all the yeast come out and it starts running clear, and then I close it. And now I'm in my secondary. There's no siphoning, there's no transferring to any other vessels. It all stays in one. So it's pretty awesome. That's what I got going out. Here's some of my finished beers. Basement right now is 71. It's freaking hot. It hasn't been this hot in the basement since I moved here. And yeah, don't have anything in my barrel right now. I'll put something in there soon though. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video, so cheers.